All right.
Yep.
Evil Dead Burn.
Evil Dead Burn.
Evil Dead Burn. Hold on. What? Okay. So out of 10, I will like say at the
I'll
same
give it
time,
like
basically.
okay. 3, 2, 1.
Okay.
3,
Three.
2, 1.
Okay.
3.
3. I gave it a 3.
I gave it a 3. It was like, it's okay. I laugh. If you go into it thinking it's a comedy,
But it's not. It didn't even like actually try though either.
I know. I laughed out loud more in that movie than I did Minions versus or Minions and whatever it's called.
Really?
Yeah, it's
Minions not good.
no, not really.
So okay,
But-
so obviously Sam Raimi, Evil Dead, especially when you get to the later ones like Army of Darkness, like obviously those are supposed to be funny.
Oh yeah,
Like they lean into
full
it.
campy.
First one, Evil Dead, not so much. It
jittery.
was like a little bit, but like this one, I don't know. It's almost like they felt they had to.
Yeah, it felt.
But I don't know
forced.
why. Yeah, it felt forced. Like I didn't like. It's going one direction. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, it does like a joke thing. I'm like, what the hell's going on? Like we're right in the middle of this person's about to die, and like we're gonna pause for a joke for a second. Like they're all tension's lost. Whenever you were like, oh, I guess this person's gonna die, and they're like, or they're not.
Or we're gonna do this thing where they don't die, and it's like okay, but it's always it's like it's played for laughs, but then it's also like the goriest thing you've ever seen for no reason.
So okay, so I will say this. It is hard to give it a 3 though at the same time because makeup, like the physical effects, are so fucking good.
They're
like
great.
I was like, oh my god, it looks amazing. Now when they started doing some more CGI stuff, like that's when it was very noticeable.
Yeah.
But man, when the people, you could tell the people had like fun, like the people who made it, like they're like, oh dude, like wouldn't it be awesome if we like did this or did that like physically with like certain things on the face and
So
like the way it came off.
slight spoiler alert: the scene where they're on the roof.
Let's be clear. Hold on.
Yeah.
This movie sucks.
Yeah, it's terrible.
So I don't have an issue spoiling it because I don't think okay, here's why I don't think there's a problem spoiling it. The story is awful.
Yeah,
so
it's
like
terrible.
I'd be like, by the way, when this happens in a movie, it's not like, oh my god, I can't believe you ruined that for me because I didn't know it was gonna happen. It doesn't fucking matter. Like
you're
the
right.
story is so
if
stupid,
you're
so
seeing
I
this
can literally
movie,
give two shits.
It's because you're either a fan of Evil Dead franchise or it's because you just want to see a cheesy horror
You just want
movie.
something gory or whatever.
Gory horror.
Which is fine. I guess it does that, but like I guess we should probably like also kind of lean into this of the style of horror and stuff that we both like, right? Because if we're coming into this as Evil Dead fans, and you're like, this sucks as an Evil Dead movie, then it's like, okay, well that sucks because now you're really disappointed.
Yeah.
But okay, so I didn't see the reboot of Evil Dead. I'm just familiar with the campy stuff in the past.
Yeah, the Bruce
and
Campbell stuff.
I don't hate campy horror movies, but like, I'm definitely not that guy. I don't love that guy. I'm definitely the what's the word to use now? It's like the elevated horror, I guess they call it now.
Okay.
The Conjuring and like all that kind of stuff that started happening where it's like, hey, what if we took like horror movies like really serious and made them look really good and actually give it a story and all that kind of stuff. So I like that stuff, but I also like slashers. So I'm okay with the OG slasher type stuff with Freddy and Jason stuff, but this was like...
We're going to disagree, but my favorite horror movie of all time...
Is what?
Oh
my god.
It's, why can't I think of the name of it?
Wow, it's so good you can't
Midsommar.
name it.
Shut up. Midsommar.
Dude, okay. That's the best horror movie ever made.
It's the greatest horror movie ever made.
Oh my god.
It's so good.
It is... First off, it's not.
It's
and second, like, even like... It's barely even a horror movie.
That's what I like, psychological like stuff where she's literally like being converted into this cult.
Okay.
That's the kind of stuff I like when it gets into horror.
Okay. Anyway,
I'm less of a fan of like just gory slasher stuff. If you're gonna do that, Terrifier is like peak for just like how much gore and blood can we throw into something.
That's a good example because I think if you're a Terrifier fan. I don't know what you would even call that genre. This is like
a pure gore horror.
Yeah.
Yeah,
this movie is that. Yeah. Like it does that. But at the same time, like you feel like it's trying to take it serious because like the way it's shot, like they use nice cameras. Like it's Terrifier is clearly done on a budget, and they're just like, yeah, we don't care. We want it to look old school in the sense of like low budget and practical. They don't have the money for certain things. This is like Hollywood quality. And they even like try to do it with the acting and stuff like that, and, like the lighting, and they're like,
"Yeah, that's what's
we're taking it serious." And it's like, I can't take you serious because what the hell this movie is.
Even like the old Evil Dead movie and Army of Darkness is my favorite out of all those movies.
Yeah,
pure campy. It's actually more of an action flick than it is a horror film.
Mm-hmm.
It's shot on a low budget. It's shot terribly and it's campy as hell. But like that's the whole point.
Yeah.
Whereas this is like you said, it's like it's trying to take itself seriously, but then still pauses for comedy bits, and you're like, I feel like it's trying to do two different things, and it's not. Yeah. It's not elevating enough to be good at either.
All right, so we're just gonna straight spoil this thing. Like,
let's go ahead and spoil it.
Go in. So like, the movie starts awkwardly because it's like it's at a club, and it's clearly like one of the main characters' birthdays.
No, it doesn't even start at the club. Remember, it starts with the two guys fishing.
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, but that had nothing. Okay, so let's start there actually, because that's even more random. So okay, yeah, you're right. I'm sorry. It actually goes back to that's when the story starts, but this is when like the movie starts. Okay, so the movie starts. There's like some narration of like someone talking about the past. It's clearly
an
Easter egg talking about the Necronomicon.
There's a weapon that can stop the Deadites.
Well, hold on, even before that. So I guess what was really weird and confusing is because they got this character who's like reading some notes, found journal. Oh man, look, my grandpa was into some messed up shit. You're like, okay, cool. So you assume
that's going to be the character
he's going to be, yeah. But then go one step further of like, oh, so is he going to read from the Necronomicon? But then he doesn't. So then, like, right out of the gate, I'm like really confused. So I'm like, oh, okay. So there's like suspense of like, oh, what's in that bag? Like, oh shit, it's gonna be the Necronomicon. And then they show you a picture of what it looks like. Yeah. And then he doesn't actually read from. So then right out of the gate, I was like thrown off. I was like, okay, I'm not an Evil Dead expert, but I thought the whole concept was you read from the book.
Read from the book.
Fucked up shit happens, and then now you gotta deal with it. But they didn't even. He didn't even read from the book. Am I wrong? Like, am I not? No, am I crazy?
It starts. It literally starts with these guys out on a boat, and some chick comes out of the water.
Yeah.
And now one of the cool scenes was when
that was really
the fish
cool.
hooks like grab his face and like.
So that scene did get me excited for the movie. Yeah. Like, I didn't know what to expect.
I was like, oh, okay, what's going on?
And I was like, okay, that's really fucking cool. Like the fish hooks and so it's like dragging him into the water. I was like, okay, that's pretty cool.
But it just didn't go.
But why?
Because those characters were completely unimportant. Then all of a sudden you see that lady walk out, get hit by a vehicle, and then it flashes to our actual characters that we care about. And I'm like, yeah. And it's literally in the middle of a club for no reason. I'm like,
yeah. Well, so also in this little narration in the beginning, they're talking like the family, as if like these demons are trying to get revenge, or they're trying. It has to do with the family. Like they make that clear many times.
Oh yeah,
it's all about the family. It's about family. Vin Diesel is in it. Vin Diesel's in this movie. You guys don't know. And so you're just like, okay, cool. They got to kill the whole family. Got it. But then those two guys weren't in the family, and you're like, okay. I'm also confused because once again, what triggered them to even spawn to begin with? Like. And they didn't read from the fucking book.
The introduction to the characters is even weird because they want to paint the one brother as the bad guy. Like, oh, he's this bad guy. He gets in fights with his wife all the time, and he seems abusive. He punches his thing, blah, blah, blah. But they didn't give that any time to, like, they just rushed that in. They're just like, yeah, he's abusive. And then he's dead. And you're like, okay.
Yeah, you're not supposed. Okay, so yeah, they try to imply, like, literally like the end of the movie that they had a complicated relationship, and I'm like,
at the end of the movie she's like, look at the scar
out of nowhere,
and you're like,
they didn't show her get the scar.
Feels like you should have actually just started with that.
Exactly, like that's how they really should have started, because it didn't make any fucking sense. Yeah, so they're at this club, one of them owns it. He makes it clear to say that 5 times as well too, as if that matters to the story. Once I was like, I own this club. I'm like, okay, whatever, you own a club. Later on they keep talking about owning the restaurant, and I'm like, is it a restaurant or is it a club? Because I feel like it's a club, and I'm very confused.
Yeah, they keep his family keeps calling it a restaurant.
Yeah,
but
it's
like, bro, this is a club.
Yeah, it's just a club.
Chicks twerking in the randomly.
Yeah, that was the biggest fear. That was a weird transition.
She literally gets straight hit by a car, and then all of a sudden it's like there's an ass right there. You're like, whoa!
Yeah, that was really weird. So what's funny though is like in that first scene still is like this main guy, so what we think is the main guy, the main character anyway. It's not actually the main character, which is even more like odd. So it's the kid from Wednesday. It's the only person I recognize in the whole movie. It's the weird kid with the giant bulgy eyes from Wednesday, who like he's actually a Hyde. You know what I'm talking about? You didn't watch Wednesday?
I did not watch Wednesday.
Dude, what the fuck? How'd you not watch Wednesday? Dude, it was like, I'm pretty sure it's actually like the #1 TV show of all time.
I'm confession, I'm not a huge Addams family.
Oh my god. Anyway.
Really not. But we can.
So first off, that show is amazing. But okay, so that kid's from that. That's the only thing, like I said, that has anyone that's famous in it whatsoever. So and he's the one doing the narration at the very beginning.
Right.
Right. Okay. And then we find out it's his birthday. We're at the club. It's his birthday, and you're like, okay, cool. And it's very much the camera is always focusing back on him of like, well, how's he reacting to the things happening around him? So you're like, you're the main character.
It's implied. It's implied that he's related to the other guy, but they don't actually say it's his brother till he's dead.
Yeah, not till way late. Yeah, it's very confusing. Like they don't. Okay, so this is like the opposite like of what other movies do. So a lot of movies, right? Like the complaint is, why'd you spoon feed that to me? Like you really went out your way to like go out your way to like tell me things to show me. This movie does like they just assume you know everything already. And I'm like, I'm walking into this like shell shocked, like, who the fuck is this guy? I'm like, okay, I guess I'm trying to figure out who this guy is. Oh, well, he's dead. Okay, so I guess I don't actually. I guess
it's not like any of these characters were in one of the other Evil Dead movies or something. Like these are people you should know. It's like, nope, these are brand new characters. Yeah, and we're not going to waste our time introducing them.
Correct. And so it's really weird. So you got the main guy, and by the way, like all the characters, the couple, you hate both of them. Like, I hate both of them right out of the gate. I'm just like, this guy's an abusive dickhead, and this lady's like full drunk and trying to kiss. What you find out later, once again, they don't tell you for fucking like an hour of the movie for no reason.
Almost kisses his brother.
Yeah, she tries to kiss his brother. And then you're like, so now you're extra confused. You're like, okay, this group of four, like, did they used to date in the past? And so now, once again, you're like,
you still don't know.
You can't help but to like try to figure out like how is this relevant.
Can't even spoil it because they don't tell you.
Yeah, they never touch on it again. By the way, ever again.
Nope.
Because you would think maybe at the end of the movie, once everyone's fucking dead except them for a minute, you're like, oh, or like, okay, they're gonna like reignite and like they're gonna be a couple. It's like I should have been with you the whole time. Nope, they don't ever mention it ever again. It's just a drunk girl who thought she should kiss her fucking brother-in-law for like no reason.
Yep. And she just chalks up to like, I'm French.
So apparently he's a writer, but like he started like 4 or 5 books, but like once again that's not relevant to anything.
Yep, not relevant to anything.
So his brother buys him like a fucking $2,000 pen, as if people write with pens anymore.
Right.
Which is also confusing because it's like present day. So like if someone's a writer, I think a pen might be the last thing I buy them. To be honest, like if anything, I would buy them like a fucking typewriter if they want to be like actual hipster and like try to like write a real story. But like,
you want to be a try-hard hipster? Here's a typewriter.
Yeah.
Or like, hey, I'll buy you a really nice computer or something or laptop so you can do this on the go since you keep coming up with excuses and not write your book or whatever.
So they definitely tried to do the whole. I think it was like Hitchcock that came up with this rule of like you have to show your audience something like 3 times in a movie so they like remember that item so if they want to bring it up later. So like. He's got the fucking pen. He's like, I got this pen. He's like, put in his fucking pocket. Right. You're like, got it. You got the fucking pen. I'm sure the pen's fucking relevant for some fucking reason. And then,
the only relevant thing that happens with it is a bitch gets stabbed in the ear with it. Which I will say, when she gets stabbed and the sound kind of cuts out for a second, pretty cool. That was pretty cool.
Like I said, yeah.
There's moments of the movie
that
aren't bad.
That get me excited, and then I'm like, oh, that's right. This movie's not good.
Like when she gets that weed whacker, like fills it up with gas and starts walking up the steps, I'm like, oh, sweet, she's gonna start cutting the heads off of these people. And then she immediately just drops it because an old lady grabbed her leg. I was like, use the weed whacker on the old lady. Yeah. What are you doing?
So what happens next? So the abusive boyfriend, he drives, he's gonna go home.
I'm gonna drive drunk.
He dies, and I guess you're not supposed to care or like be happy he's dead, I guess.
Yeah.
Okay, sure. You hate the abusive.
Yeah, well, and the thing is, okay, I'm gonna touch on this. When he hits the girl, he's the one who ended up hitting the girl that showed up at the beginning of the movie.
Of the lake, correct.
Out of the lake or whatever.
Yeah.
Her head like falls off, and then he catches on fire. Evil Dead burns, and
which, by the way, I completely forgot he caught on fire.
Yeah. So the whole car like catches on fire or whatever, and that's how he turns into a Deadite. I guess is he got caught on fire. And
yeah, I guess. But they don't show it.
But they
don't show him catch on fire.
The whole thing's really so wildly inconsistent because then we're at his funeral.
Yep, we're at his funeral. Which, by the way, there's only 4 people, so I guess once again it's reiterating that like
this
guy's a piece of shit. Which, by the way, I don't understand how you can like. Okay, so I don't understand how you can like own something like a club, and then everyone hates you.
As many people.
Because why would you go there?
Too. There's so many people at the club.
Yeah, and he made it seem like it was very personal, like his fucking like he's got his cook outside and shit like that. So you're like, oh okay, but like no one shows up to your funeral at all. It's like, okay, if I knew someone was that much of a piece of shit, like I wouldn't even go to their club. Like you would.
I wouldn't want to work for him either.
At bare minimum, he should have if they went the route where he's been lying to people and people think he's a great guy.
Well,
that's one thing. But they didn't do that. I know. He's literally this guy's alive for 5 minutes, and we're putting the whole movie's hinged around this guy. So so then they're at the funeral. There's a funny joke that they're doing construction during the funeral. Yeah, which by the way is like also really fucked up. Like it was a funny gag, but like there's no fucking way that if it was literally me and my immediate family and the brother died, that I wouldn't be like, hold on, guys, pause for 1 second. I'm gonna go outside.
Yeah, we're the only people here.
Yeah, we're the only people here. So like, what are you interrupting? So like, are we on time schedule? Like,
well, and it's okay. So what that makes even less sense is like, it's implied that where that funeral happened and where the construction that's going on, like they either own it or they live right next to it anyways.
Yeah.
I'm like, why would you? It's just that nothing makes sense. It is funny that every time they go to talk, you hear like construction going.
But it was only funny like the first time.
Yeah.
But then it was like they're trying to actually be serious. And then like it's playing in the background, like it's vibrating. And I'm like, okay, like it was only funny for 1 second. Because it was this like awkward lady who's like trying to like salvage this funeral.
And like you could tell the mom gives a little speech, and it definitely implies like she has a very different view of her son than everybody else does.
Yeah.
And then it's like, well, we're gonna see what his wife says. His wife's like, I don't have anything prepared. Okay, again implying that he's a douche and he's terrible, whatever. But then they just,
I thought it was just awkward as shit. I was just like, you got literally nothing to say. Your husband just died. Like, if you hold on, so here's this extra. Here's what makes general sense. If you hate this guy that fucking bad, why even bother going to the funeral? Why even
just don't show up?
You hate their parents, so it's also implied that like the parents fucking hate her.
Yep.
So it's like, why the fuck am I here? Once again, there's no friends. It's just her brother-in-law. So like, she literally didn't have to be there. Like,
there's literally
zero reason for her to be there.
There's 5 people there. It's the mom, the dad, the brother, his girlfriend, and then the wife.
Correct. There's only 5 people in this whole movie totally. Oh, I'm sorry, and then grandma.
Oh yeah, grandma. That's right. Who has dementia?
Yeah, and they played on that as much as they could too. So anyway, that's fine. Actually, that's the only character I didn't have a fucking problem with.
She's actually the best character in the whole movie.
Yeah, she's
by far. The grandmother is the best character.
The best characters is the other characters.
The other characters are so fucking unlikable.
So it's like, why is she even fucking there? So like, it's one of those like either A, you don't go at all, and you're like, oh, who gives a shit? They fucking hate me anyway. Or you're like, all right, I'm gonna put on this fucking face because, like, I still have to be around these people, and it's for the sake of him. But like, okay, you literally can't say a single word of your husband that just died. Like, and you don't even have to say a positive. Once again, you've decided already that you're gonna go there and put on a face, and then you just like decide you're not to anymore. It's like, which is it? So it made like once again, you just said likable. I don't care. Like,
it's
even the people who are like you're trying to, you're supposed to feel sorry for. You don't.
I just don't care about any of these characters. I don't care about any of them.
And it's not that the movie's going 1,000 miles an hour either. They drag the fuck out of this movie. And it's like so many times you're like, man, I feel like this movie should have went away a long time ago.
So I looked it up. The movie was like 2 hours long. It should have.
That's wild.
Should have been a tight 90 minutes, and this would have been probably fine. You could have cut a lot of fat out of this film.
Absolutely. Well, because once again, we're gonna get to the inconsistency.
We're complaining about them not explaining enough, and yet the movie still should have been shorter. It doesn't.
Yeah, exactly. How do you have a movie that goes on too long, and then in that time
you still explains nothing?
Yeah, exactly. You're like, what did you guys do with this time? You just wasted it. Okay, so then we'll have next. So they have.
So then the dad hears the son like in the coffin.
Oh yeah, and that was pretty cool because you're like, oh shit, what's gonna happen here?
That's pretty cool. And then he grabs him and like it instantly burns him.
So the idea is that he's now like possessed. So it's kind of like that was what was implied in the movie. Like, okay, cool. The second you get like blood or something on you or in you, you are now officially going to be a demon and be taken over.
Well, it seemed that way. It's his dad. He touches his dad, and his dad starts going through the possession thing.
Yeah,
and then his dad. For animal lovers out here, fair warning, he just starts stabbing a dog.
Yeah, for like no reason.
For no reason, just starts stabbing a dog. They bury the dog.
Yep.
And then it somehow becomes a deadite. How? What did he do to transfer it? He just murdered. He just stabbed it with a fork.
Yeah, I don't know.
How did it become a deadite?
Well, I got to talk about this whistle thing because this drove me fucking crazy. Yeah. Literally on the way home. So. In the beginning, when you're realizing this guy's a piece of shit.
Yeah.
So they're in the club. It's super fucking loud. And she's clearly like drunk and like at the same, but at this time you still don't even know which one's piece of shit. As far as I'm concerned, they're both piece of shit.
Yeah.
So she's like, wait, she's fucking drinking too much. It's very obvious she's drinking too much.
Because she tried to kiss
like,
her brother-in-law.
Yeah, so she's like, fuck you, and she's walking away. And he's like yelling at her. She ain't listening. So then he whistles at her.
Yeah.
Now, you can take this however you want. Like, my immediate reaction was not dog. My immediate reaction was like, you're in a loud fucking club. She's not hearing you. So you whistle. Now, I'm not defending what he fucking did, because I'm sure he didn't do that.
I whistle when I want my dog's attention. So I did immediately go like, oh, fuck, you whistled at her like a dog?
I know, but okay. So at that point, though, like, once again, we don't have a lot of time. Because he immediately apologizes, right?
He does.
So that's why I'm like, oh, okay, he's playing it off like, my bad, please don't hit me. Like,
my bad.
Like the joke you play with your wife of like, oh, fuck, like, here she goes. She thinks I fucking train her like a dog. I'm not. Because he immediately, like, he doesn't follow it up with, I told you to come here. And, like, you're like, oh, man, this guy whistles at her because he thinks she's a piece of trash.
Because he's kind of still putting on a face in the club. When they get outside, that's when he starts turning into, like, the...
Correct. So they do this dog whistle thing.
Yeah.
This should not be important.
It shouldn't be.
But for some reason it's brought up later, which I'll eventually get to, because I'm so distracted by it, because I'm like, there's zero payoff for them trying to bring it up later.
Right.
So this movie is definitely, like, the master of, because there's so little characters and so few, like, physical items, that they had to, like, show you them multiple times and remind you of certain things exist, so they could have some kind of fun payoff for it later. But then the payoff wasn't even, like, great.
Wasn't even good.
Like, right. Damn it! If you at least, like, built that up. So then the guy, okay, so they're at the dinner, kills the dog. Everyone's like, what the fuck is going on? Like,
right.
The dads went fucking crazy. Let's get him out of here. He, like, basically passes out. So they throw him in the car and they're like, we're going to take him to the fucking hospital.
Yeah.
All the way to the car ride, Dad wakes up, super possessed, goes nuts. It is a cool fight. There's a cool fight within the car while they're driving.
Oh, yeah.
They're fighting. And
that's one of the better
scenes
in the movie, too. When she tries to escape and he shuts the door and just rips off her fingers off. Oh, okay. That was pretty good. Pretty cool.
And then,
the gore is good in the movie.
The gore is really good.
The gore
because, like, I don't like gore for the sake of gore.
Right.
But, like, so I will give them that credit. Like, I don't think they did gore for the sake of gore. I think they actually were pretty smart with almost every bit of it.
Mm-hmm. Except for the dog. Again, the dog was so random.
The dog was so random. I guess it's because they want to have an undead dog, and they're like, well, we have to kill the dog in order for it to be undead.
Yeah, but I don't know. There could have been a more clever way where he kills the dog, not in front of everybody, and then, again...
So you don't suspect him?
It does nothing with the dog, either. He does nothing with the dog, and all of a sudden the dog's just a zombie dog later, and he's like whistling to pull him in, and you're like, okay.
Okay, yeah. So anyway, so he goes nuts, car flips over, kills the
girlfriend.
Which, by the way, not sure her name was ever said.
I don't know.
Literally know nothing about her.
I don't know any of the characters' names.
Whatsoever. Well, I know... Shit, no, we do know... Is it April or Amy? The main girl, they do say that name.
I don't remember. They've said all their names.
It starts with an A.
But they're so forgettable, I don't know any of their names. I don't care about it.
Well, no one ever talks to each other. So, anyway, so kills the fiance. Oh my god, I can't believe it. So, at this point, it's now also implied there's a character flaw with who we think is the main character of the movie still at this point.
Right.
Is with the son, the younger son, he's a bitch. Like,
he's a giant pussy. Yeah,
he's apparently, like, and I get it, his dad is fucking scary, but, like, it's implied now that it's like, okay, I guess he was the younger brother, and, like, he fucking doesn't know how to, like,
couldn't do anything right.
He couldn't get his fucking book made, blah blah blah. So he's a loser. So literally, his dad is, like, killing his wife. Is it his wife? They also didn't say that either.
Wait.
She did say something like, "Don't ever get married" or something like that.
Like, no, yeah, she says don't get married. So it's just his girlfriend.
Okay, so whoever it is, but they're very close, obviously, because she's there the whole time.
She defends him for every...
Yeah, so Dad, like, is about to kill her. He has the chance to stop him because he has a gun.
He has a gun, like...
Which also, once again, this is one of those, like, hey, there's a gun in the glove box. It's like, why do you have a gun in your glove box?
Why do you have a gun in your glove box?
Well, because I need to bring it up later in the movie. Okay.
Yeah. So he pulls the gun out and, like, puts it to his dad's head, and he just runs away.
Out.
He just runs away.
Yeah, he just runs. He doesn't do anything.
He's like, no, I'm just going to climb out of the car and let my girlfriend die.
Yeah, he, like, straight up lets her die. You're just like, wow. He didn't even physically try to stop his dad. Yeah. And he didn't freeze either.
No.
So he was just like... aware of it.
He bolted into action to run the fuck away. He was like, "No, I'm out."
And I don't think he ran because he kept stopping and looking back. Like it was like, I can't believe this is happening.
Oh yeah,
I'm not gonna do anything about it.
At one point, he's like looking through and watching his girlfriend get stabbed after he climbs out of like the little moon roof thing or whatever.
Which is impressive, by the way, that he even was able to climb on the fucking moon roof. So anyway, she dies. Oh my god, she's dead. They get back to the house.
It was kind of cool how the seat thing.
That was cool. Which, by the way, that was in the trailer, and that was like the coolest thing I kept seeing as people up until this movie. There's a bunch of people on TikToks and shit where like people did that.
Where they like slid it back out of their head.
Well, no, they just left it there. It was like,
oh,
I need 2 tickets. And they're like, oh, what movie? And it's like, they pan to him and it's like, okay, I guess it's Evil Dead. So that was fun. I give him that. And it might not even been like random people. It was probably just promotion for the movie. But anyway, so we see that scene. Okay, he kills her with the car seat, which is unique, I guess, but like nothing super crazy.
Again, the gore is decent in the movie.
Yeah. So then, so to get back, all of a sudden they're running to the house. Oh my god, Dale went crazy. He's trying to kill him, and they're like, oh shit. Okay, don't open the door, and it's the girlfriend. Once again, they don't really stop her either from like attacking and killing people. And they're like, what are we doing? I don't know. I guess we're just gonna let her attack and kill people.
We're all just gonna stand there after we open the door, and she pulls a seat out of her.
And that's just, it's not like they're like frozen. Like he's in flight or fight. It's like it's almost like he just doesn't care. Like it's so weird.
Oh.
So here's what I actually thought for a portion of the movie. I was wondering if he was actually a villain, and because in the very beginning he's reading some notes and shit. Did he summon these fucking people? He's like, dude, fucking my brother. And because I'm like ahead, I'm like trying to make the movie interesting.
God, that would have been a way better movie.
I know. Thank you.
That would have been a way better movie.
I thought it was very much like, I was like, why is he not attacking people? And I was like, this makes no fucking sense. But if he was behind it the whole time, then he's not good. He's just like, oh no, like don't do that. But they did such a good job at like, so other movies they show their hand too early, right? Of like, oh, he didn't react. He purposely is letting this happen. So like they're letting the audience know that, but they didn't do that. It's just pure negligence and like he's an idiot. Oh. So I was like, okay, so like you're not supposed. I was like, okay, they did a really good job then of not, because you didn't think that either. So like if they would have done that twist, like you would not have seen it coming because like it was not implied.
If you could have done the twist where like when he freezes with his dad, starts freaking out and then runs away, if he was like, oh shit, this went way further than I thought.
A line or something. Yeah.
So like. Because you could still kill him at the end.
Yep.
Like he thought he was in control, or he thought he could do this, and it doesn't work.
And with everything else in the movie being so obvious, where they show you the item, like
look at this gun.
They would have definitely done. They would have done that and revealed it. So it would have been extra. Like holy shit! I can't believe they fucking did that. That was a cool twist.
But
no,
nothing.
They don't.
Nothing.